Welcome to Beginner's English Storytime. Today, we have an inspiring story about Anna, a young girl from a small town who had big dreams. This story will show you how determination and hard work can help anyone overcome the biggest challenges. Anna lived in a small town with her parents. Her family wasn't rich. They didn't have much money. Her father worked as a farmer, and her mother sold vegetables at the market. Even though their life was hard, Anna had a dream that was bigger than any of their problems. She wanted to become a doctor. When Anna was just 8 years old, she sat down with her father one evening. She looked up at him and said, "I want to be a doctor." Her father, who worked so hard every day, smiled gently and replied, "Anna, it's very hard to become a doctor. We don't have enough money for that kind of education." But Anna wasn't discouraged. She wanted to make a difference in the world, and she believed that education was the key. "I will work hard, Papa," she said. "I will study every day, and one day, I will become a doctor." Every day, Anna walked to school. The school was far away, and she didn't have shoes. Her bag was old, and her clothes were worn out. But none of that bothered Anna. She loved learning. Her teacher, Miss Lena, was kind, and she believed in Anna's potential. She often told Anna, "Anna, you are smart, and if you work hard, you can do anything you want." After school, Anna would walk home again. The road was long, and sometimes it was muddy. Other times, the sun was so hot that it made her feel tired, but she never complained. She was focused on her dream. At night, after dinner, Anna sat by the light of a small lamp. She read her books carefully, even though her eyes were tired. She knew that becoming a doctor was a long journey, but she believed in herself. Her dream was not just about becoming a doctor, it was about changing her life and helping others in the future. Every night, she told herself, "One day, I will be a doctor." Anna's journey was not an easy one. Every day, she faced challenges that could have stopped her from reaching her dream. The road to school was long and difficult. Sometimes it was muddy, and other times, the sun was so hot that Anna's legs would ache. But no matter how hard it got, Anna kept walking. She never gave up on her dream, and that kept her going. At school, Anna didn't have the latest books or new pencils like many of the other children. Her school bag was old, and her notebook was nearly full. But Anna didn't mind. She focused on what she could do, not what she didn't have. Miss Lena, her teacher, always encouraged Anna, saying, "Anna, you're smart. Keep working hard, and you can do anything you set your mind to." Those words were a source of strength for Anna. One day, after class, Anna's teacher noticed something. "Anna, why are you looking so sad?" Miss Lena asked. Anna looked down at her old notebook and said, "I don't have new books or a proper notebook to write in." Miss Lena smiled and said, "Don't worry, Anna. You are a bright girl, and you will go far. I believe in you." Anna's family, though loving and supportive, struggled financially. Her father worked long hours on the farm, and her mother sold vegetables at the market. But even with both parents working, they could barely make ends meet. One evening, Anna's mother said, "Anna, we don't have money to buy you new books or uniforms for school." Anna felt a deep sadness. But she didn't let that sadness stop her. "I will find a way," she said, determined. After school, Anna often helped her mother at home. She cleaned, cooked, and took care of her little brother. When the chores were done, she sat down to study, even though she was tired. She read by the light of a small lamp, not wanting to waste any time. Her father, seeing her determination, said one evening, "Anna, you work so hard. I'm proud of you." But Anna wasn't done. She knew that one day, all this hard work would pay off. With the encouragement of her teacher and the support of her family, she was more determined than ever. The dream of becoming a doctor was still far away, but every step she took brought her closer. Anna's life began to change when she heard some exciting news at school. Miss Lena, her teacher, walked into the classroom with a big smile on her face. "Students, I have exciting news," she said. "There is a science competition in the city, and the winner will receive a scholarship for their education." Anna's heart skipped a beat. A scholarship could help her family pay for her schooling. This could be the opportunity she had been waiting for. "I'm going to enter the competition," Anna thought. She had no idea how hard it would be, but she knew that this was her chance. That evening, Anna told her parents about the competition. Her father smiled proudly and said, "You can do it, Anna. We will support you." Anna felt a sense of hope she hadn't felt before. With the scholarship, she could continue her studies and get one step closer to becoming a doctor. Anna worked hard on her project. She decided to create a poster about clean water and its importance for good health. She spent hours researching and learning new things. Her best friend Maria helped her with the colored paper and markers she needed for the poster. The competition day finally arrived, and Anna felt nervous. As she walked into the large room with so many other students, she started to doubt herself. "What if my project isn't good enough?" she wondered. "What if I don't win?" But Maria, who had been her constant support, smiled at her and said, "Don't worry, Anna. You worked hard. Believe in yourself." When it was Anna's turn to present her project, she stood in front of the judges. She spoke confidently about how clean water could save lives, explaining the importance of safe drinking water. The judges listened carefully and nodded in agreement. The wait for the results felt like forever, but finally, the announcement was made. "The winner of the scholarship is Anna." The room erupted with applause, and Anna couldn't believe her ears. She had won the scholarship. Her family rushed to hug her, and Maria cheered for her success. Anna realized that all the hard work, the late nights, and the sacrifices were paying off. With the scholarship, she was one step closer to her dream of becoming a doctor. With the scholarship in hand, Anna's life began to change dramatically. She moved to a new school in a nearby town, one that was much bigger than her small-town school. The new school was full of students from wealthier families, and Anna felt nervous. She didn't have the new clothes or fancy school supplies that many of the other students had. But despite the differences, Anna remained focused on her goal. She wasn't there to compare herself to anyone else, she was there to learn. At first, the other students noticed that Anna didn't fit in. Some of them even laughed at her worn-out shoes and old-school uniform. But Anna didn't let their comments get to her. She remembered what Miss Lena had always told her, "You're smart, Anna. Keep working hard, and don't let anything stop you." Anna threw herself into her studies. She spent long hours in the library, reading textbooks and practicing what she had learned. She often stayed after school to work on extra assignments. One day, Her new science teacher came up to her and said, "Anna, I can see how hard you're working. You're doing very well." This compliment made Anna smile, and she knew she was on the right path. But there were still obstacles. The new school was challenging, and the classes were harder than she had expected. Some evenings, Anna felt exhausted. After a full day of school, she would come home, do her chores, and then sit down to study, even though she was tired. There were nights when she wanted to give up, but she kept going, because she knew she had to keep working toward her dream. Anna's hard work paid off when she was invited to take part in another science competition. This time, the competition was even bigger. Anna worked on a new project about the human body, using all the knowledge she had gained over the years. She practiced her presentation over and over again, making sure she could explain every detail perfectly. When the day of the competition arrived, Anna felt a mixture of excitement and nerves. She stood before the judges, explained her project with confidence, and answered all their questions. In the end, Anna didn't just win the competition, she received a scholarship to attend medical school. Years later, Anna graduated from medical school and became a doctor. She returned to her small town, where she opened a clinic to help those in need. She had made her dream come true, and she knew that her hard work had paid off. Anna's journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. She proved that with determination, hard work, and the right support, anything is possible. And her message to others was simple: never give up on your dreams.